A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
The kicker on for the
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, Cowboys nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's right here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams.
That's what I'm fucking talking about, bitch-ass pussy.
Wait, don't get it.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. They run. It's Williams. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Williams. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 42 yards rushing so far. This is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily...
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there, making the 39-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Under pressure, they got him again. A loss of 3 on the sack made by multiple defenders.
And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Here's Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
He'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, whether they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, Goff. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. 2nd and 17 at the Cowboys' 21-yard line. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle, he's got to slow. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's good. 4 on Lions.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. To throw is gone. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block?
A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure.
He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. Well, go ahead and mark that down as one of those bizarre first down calls in the history of the National Football League. A fake, and it backfires.
Well, we've seen a lot
of first down.
Yeah, you're right. And we've seen a lot of innovation throughout the years in the NFL. I mean, we've gone from the single wing to the T formation to shotgun, right? Running spread, run and shoot, you name it, right?
It's a first down field goal.
First down field goal fakes. I think that's an innovation that will not catch on.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
A 3-yard pickup.
And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. It's Goff. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Here's Goff. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Touchdown, Detroit! Amon-Ra St. Brown, 34 yards. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Extra score, Lions 14. Cowboys 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. here set to begin the drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
A partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Got his man complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
A 41-yard gain.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face the challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Here we go, boy. What do you think?
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 28 yards. And the Cowboys are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure gets switched to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the play. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Goff now looking to throw.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Touchdown, Detroit! Sam Laporta, 44 yards. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Lions 21, Cowboys 6.
Now as they line up and kick this one away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead, and the ball is going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll throw right away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that's fall incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Throwing, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Prescott now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Here's one deep for Pickens. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And will force a turnover on downs. Goff now looks to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He will go with Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
46-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Play action now, Prescott. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here we go on 4th down. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Throwing now, Goff.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Goff.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 the first.
22 yards.
At this point, this offense feels like they could just roll out anything, and it would work. They are certainly in no hurry for this one to end. Not when they can rack up some stats and continue to add to their lead.
Now Goff. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Goff.
Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Well, this was...
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. give me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in spaceship like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the nuts. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, Anna, ready, ready, I took the Billy cool back and I hopped in the car. I put this in front of the Billy in front of the driver.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First play from scrimmage, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Stafford. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And they're going to be steering at a 3rd and long here. Here's Stafford.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go.
Touchdown, LA!
Kobe Parkinson, 79 yards. And the Rams need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Lions, nothing.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
That'll give him 8 that time. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Detroit.
A give right side for Gibbs.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Rams.
Back to throw. Goff.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
When they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football, I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field, the extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Drews. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Stafford now to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Throwing is Stafford. 20. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Allen. 43 yards. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. worked his way back inside, and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams give the football in outstanding field position. Now Stafford. It's caught. Smith. And out of bounds right around the 20. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Ready, look at
Now it's Stafford.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Now a second and 10.
Stafford.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Complete. Smith has it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 7.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
50-50. Set. Ready, hot.
They snap it to Stafford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's a turnover on downs.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
To Williams on a jet sweep.
And he's got some space here. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You talk about catching a defense off guard. They were not expecting jet sweep at all there.
Well, he was 10 yards downfield before the defense even knew what hit him. So a really good play call against a defense that was set up for them to gain big yardage. And how about how they executed the handoff there? That means they spent some time with the wide receivers taking handoffs from the quarterbacks.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
120.
They'll try the air now with Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 44-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Cameron Curl up to make the tackle. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Now second and 5.
Play action. It's Goff. He's going to let this one go deep.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Rams Rams are going to have it here at their own 15.
Goff's pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Stafford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air again. Stafford. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds just past
When you're playing a
midfield.
quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going? Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone.
That is caught by Laporta.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
Handoff now to Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Goff. And the Rams got him. They'll bring him down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, Goff. He'll get that complete to the rookie from Arkansas. And he's got this down to the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Goff now looking to throw. To the left side, he finds Slaw. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operated.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And making the tackle there, Jacoby Durant. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 5. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. That's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright, and that will keep the lead at 8.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to hold serve, albeit with a little help from that missed field goal as they settle in now 1st and 10. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Stafford. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
He's got Smith here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on him.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. That one goes for 8 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
27-yard line.
Again, it's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now we give up the middle to Williams. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. And the Lions.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Stafford now to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now Stafford.
That is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. This is first and 10.
Now Goff. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They're going to have to name this whole unit soon.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Goff now to throw.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Like 20.
Now it's Goff. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. Throwing here, Stafford. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Puka Nakua.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Rams have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter.
And oh, it's wide right. No good. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Now it's gone.
St. Brown on the catch.
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away. facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Stafford going to throw it.
Pass complete down in the clear.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Puka Nacua,
29 yards.
and the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Goff.
That's complete to the Porter.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarter